So for my audience right now, I want to talk about business opportunities, networking opportunities, as well as for your personal life. I've mentioned many times in my videos is that it's very, very important to be in the right frequency. Where you wake up in the morning, where you socialize, where you go shopping, all the places that you go every day. What is your zip code? The zip code is so important. Figure out yourself, figure out what you want to do in life, and then surround yourself in that right zip code. Now, I've thrown out many times that California is a great place for those that are looking to network as well as increase your personal life. It could be northern or southern. I'm not recommending a small town whatsoever. Got to remember, California has a population of approximately 40 million people. It's the 5th largest economy of the world. So if you're planning to pursue business or innovate anything, I usually recommend California. Because if you look at the history of a lot of these large franchises and companies and innovation, where does the majority of it all come from? California. So I think for dating purposes, for business networking, for YouTubing particularly, where did all the technology come from, right? San Jose, California. YouTube, right? Google, Facebook, all these big major platforms, as well as they have their satellite offices in Southern California. You got to get out of your comfort zone. I know it's difficult to leave your friends and your family, but let's just say if you are the very ambitious and motivated person, you got to do it. You got to get out. All right. My spot is in California, and there's for many reasons. I was born and raised in San Francisco. The big city vibe is amazing. This is where you can make your money. So if you're a younger person, I would say just getting into the work environment up to about 35, 40, this is the place to make it happen. And once you make it happen, you create a great base, a great financial circle. Then if you choose to move out and create, let's say with your business, additional locations or satellite offices, then that's when you do it. Look at a lot of these big franchises. Where did they start? Like, let's say the food franchises. In-N-Out Burger, if some of you guys are not familiar with that. They started in California, and then once they became very successful here, they went out and branched out into other states, and are doing fantastic. Keep in mind, this is for those of you that are more business-oriented or just social-oriented. It's what you make of it. You hear a lot of negative talk, let's say about California or other states, but you always got to take the good and throw away the bad. Look up in your local area if there's networking opportunities. Now again, I'm talking about California because this is where I stay. So check out your state, see where the opportunities lie based on your own interests. Now again, if you're just a regular person and you want to work hourly or just work for a simple salary, there are people like that. There's nothing wrong with that. So figure yourself out, then go after the things you want and make the best life for yourself. So keep that in mind. It's so important to wake up in that right frequency, because we as human beings, we emanate frequency. Sunlight is amazing. I could tell you that I've had friends that, let's say, moved from Minnesota, which is dark and gloomy, or Seattle. They moved to the Sunshine State and they feel a lot better. Yeah, you always get what you pay for. So you always hear, well, it costs so much money. Yeah, but there's ways of minimizing your tax liability. But there's a reason why it's expensive. It's expensive because there's huge value of being here. And what your job is to do is to figure out how to minimize your expenses. Particularly you hear about taxes, minimize your tax liability. One other thing I do want to mention, you guys have heard that term, opportunity cost. It's used a lot in business. So you can also use that for your personal life as well. So it's giving up your current situation for alternative opportunities, moving out to different states or different parts of the world, depending on what you're after in life. So keep that in mind. Opportunity cost is so important. So you have to sometimes give up what you currently have for more fantastic opportunities and greater opportunities out there.